Here, we'll play our logo first. Oop, that's not it. Okay, let's see if we have anybody in the house today. Got one eyeball watching. That's probably Melissa Lily Bell. I was just finishing up this Fordite pen, so I'm going to take that off. Do a couple of things. Would you put your blank on, Melissa? It's not moving. I got to take it off and sand it up. Stuck. I think I got some super glue on the bottom of it. It should be very smooth, and it is sticky. So I got to finish it up. Okay, so this is your thing. And let me do a favor here and wipe off the camera. Because as we finish these pens, we fling stuff everywhere. Let's get it down nice and close so you can see all those awesome colors. I will go over to the, let's see. Hello, Linda Bain. Linda Bain is our friend from the UK. Glad you're here today. Just going to do an impromptu live because we have a customer that would like to see her pen being turned. And this is the blank we made for the Groovy Girl and the Little King, which is the Little King is a pattern put out by Diamond Painting Fanatics over in the UK, of which Linda is a friend. All right, so is that focused on? It looks like it's focused not on the blank. Maybe I'm too close. Let me zoom out just a bit. I want to make sure. I want to see all the colors in this thing here. Been in the shop all day since I got up, working hard in here to create some stuff. Did a whole bunch of customer pens this morning. I'm firing up my iPad that I got mounted to the wall here in front of the lake so I could see everything that's going on. And then this young person would like to see their pen turned, so we're going to be doing it. Let me get rid of that fella. Let me click on that. I have this iPad here that I think is 6 or 7 years old. And it is crazy old and slow. Okay, so what I'm looking at is this is not in focus. Let me see if I can get it to focus on the pen and not what's way down below the pen. Put my hand there. Oh, that helps a little bit. Let me see how that works now. I saw it shift. I'm looking at it delayed just like you guys are. That's a little better. Not the best. It looks like it's more focused down here on the bottom.
Yeah.
That's probably where all the excitement is that it sees in the camera. I'm going to move it around a little bit because this is a gorgeous blank. I want to be able to see it. I may just be too close. I'm going to have to go to Walmart and get one of those little handy cams that you can manually focus. Yeah, these Logitech C920s, they don't like to focus well. Let me turn the chat on here on my screen. Hello, Lily Bell. Let me get up to where we're live here. That's not too bad. Decent focus there. Okay. So what Lily Bell would like is she likes a very thin finger hold, and she likes this big ball, or the ball, not big ball, on the ends, so it's nice smooth appearance. And then we're going to do a couple of bases in the middle. Now, so the first thing we have to do is mark where the finger holds go. I was over on the workbench. Let me get my marker and my ruler back over here to my leg. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is turn it on, turn it way down, so it's going slow, and we will mark about 5/8 of an inch in on either end, because that's about where that sloping finger hold goes. And then we will find the center, which this is a 5 1/4 inch blank, so that's 2 5/8. That puts it right in the middle there. That'll give us a little bit of a guide. So the first thing we always do is the finger hold, because if you don't have the finger holds, I'm paying Ben, get doing nothing. We're not down to the size we need to be yet. We're just getting the shape there. Then we'll just slowly nibble away. Get the desired profile. So the first thing we gotta do now for this nice and deep, we need to measure where the fingers are gonna go. Right now, the fingers are about 0.62. We're gonna take this down to 0.47. Continuing the palms work into the neck. Think about this off the table. Proportionally fat. Let's measure that now. 0.57. Scares me to get that skinny. Carry below super thin like that. Nibble slowly. 0.52. So we're getting there. Nibbling away. 0.49. So getting close. We get this one. The other side. All right, we're getting pretty close now. Hello to everybody else watching. This is sort of impromptu live. We are now down to 0.47. So that's the finish there. That's actually about 0.47. As we finish it later on, we'll take just a little tiny bit more of that on. Measure that and see how it looks. A little bit fat, 0.52. So about 0.5. Take a measure. Great. Hello, Sarah. I guess I'm a security camera. Hope you're doing well. Yes, I'm a security camera. Getting down there to the little part. I don't want to make it too deep. That is 0.5 on money. You got just a little bit more to take off. Should just about be it. Hey, is it loud like you got? Is it loud or is it distance? I have the wrong microphone chosen. Let's see. Let me go to the audio here. Microphone, what am I doing? Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How does this one sound? Testing 1, 2, 3. I don't know. question now. I'll ask another question. I have the right one. How is this sounding right now? Wait for a few seconds. Still waiting for the answer. It might be delayed 20 seconds. So it's not the first better by Lily Bell. I want to sound you good now. I will go with that. Once your response, I'll go with that just in case. But if you can't hear me, let me know. I'm sorry, this sound good. All right, that wasn't the right one. If I'm standing here next to the laptop, that was the wrong one. It must be picking up the laptop. Let me go to this one right here. Testing. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to stay on this one. It's called the microphone array. I'll stay there until we know it's not good. All right, stand there. I'm going to do this now. Wait for a response. How are we doing on the audio now? This one sounds good. Right now, just spinning down the middle because it's weird, right? Take more off after this. What we're going to do now, make us we find the video there. And Lily Bell would like a couple of faces on here. They look like faces on the side. They're down there. Down the center again. Now what I need to do is get a couple of faces in there. Make it a little smaller. What I'm looking at is this one here, to make sure I have enough room in the figure. Some marks on here. There we go. Now, on the center. Down here to 80 finish. Like this down. That one. It looks terrible right now because we're making these big gouts on the inside of the fender. But now we're going to make some. It will be just like the two basins walking into each other. Yeah. Make the top. A little bit of the roundness in the bottom face there. See how it's starting to look like a little base here? Looks like an i3 machine base. Now we're going to put on the bottom. Let me see the what can I hear you? Lee, can you hear me? Shit or something. Let me come back over here. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna refresh my. I may go blank for a second, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna reload the browser. All right, so these look like little vases there. Now we got to shape the top. Let me know how the audio is going here. Now we're going to do the top of the vase. When I first did this design, I didn't set out to make two vases. It just sort of turned out that way. Still a bit muffled, probably because I'm using the microphone on the. Here. Oh, you know what? I figured it out. The microphone cord was coming unplugged. This should be absolutely great audio now. Let me know if this is really good. That was the problem. All right, everybody, we should have good audio now. It was 100% my technical error. All right, so now shape the top of this here. Volume is going in. How's it now? just plugged it back here. Better on. Like I was saying, first I did it, I didn't set out the paper base. I was just trying to be fancy. And then when I stepped back, it looked like a couple of mixes. Now, this is a 6-inch pen. We'd have bumps in the middle here. No, we were back. No good. Thanks, me. Make sure I got the right one chosen again. I know, it's just crazy. Let's see. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, that looks like it's going to be good right there. All right, that should be good there. Let me know how it sounds. And I apologize for the technical difficulties. So, Melissa, welcome to the Leopard Leatherwork Leap. That's what they call a group of leopards, a leap. And I'm going to reshape this down here a little bit because it looks different than the other end. But I always like to explain, especially to new customers, the most important parts of the pen. And number one is the place you put your fingers. So this section right here should be nice and feel good in your hand and should give you hours and hours of comfort. So that's the most important part right here. And it should slope away from here. Now, this part here on the end, this fat part, that's actually more functional than it is looking good. This thing here is the thing that you're going to press against. So when you're pressing a diamond painting in, you're going to go in this direction and you want to press against something. If not, you have to grip the pen tighter to hold it in your pen so it doesn't slip out while you're placing a drill. So that's why these bumps on the end are technically, functionally there for a reason. Now I'm just cleaning up the ends here because you need to have a nice flat spot for the end piece, the diamond tip, to fit in there nicely. And that's it. So everything else in the middle is simply decoration. And everybody likes a little different decoration, so we aim to give everybody what they want. And now I just look at the profile and tweak it a little bit to make it look proportional and smooth and nice and all that good kind of stuff. All right, now we get to finish this baby. So we pull the banjo out of the way. We bring over our diaper. Get us a little bit of water and some finishing material. Let me sit that one down there. And we wet it and we smooth it out with the sandpaper. We start with a coarse grit to get all of the marks from the turning knives out of the way and gone. Oops. Let me turn the big blower off. We don't need the big blower now. Happy to help. And again, let me tell you, there are some gorgeous pens out there that probably wouldn't be my favorite to hold, but I want to put them on my desk and look at them while I'm diamond painting. So, yeah, no bad thing about anybody else out there. I'm just not into the mega decorative pens, of which there are gorgeous ones out there. Carrie owns many of them because we like to buy them as well. But sometimes they're, for some people, not everybody, they're too fat, too thin. The finger hole's not in the right spot, you know, that kind of stuff. But ain't no big deal. Still, you got to buy some, put them in your holder, and just look at them because the colors of these blanks that we use are just bonkers. Now, we made this particular blank in-house, mixed it up, got a few more, so it's a great rainbow of colors. Goes well with the Groovy Girl and the Little King. I think Groovy Girl is the Diamond Art Club, and Little King is from Diamond Painting Fanatics over in the UK. Cindy's got a great website, a lot of good support, and you can order kits in different sizes of the same kit, which is pretty unique. You know, with Diamond Art Club, they just have one and you get it, and they choose whether it's round or square or whatever. So lots of options out there, which is what I love about this little craft. This little diamond painting thing, it's only like 10 years old, roughly. So it's just in its infancy. And it's only going to keep getting better and better. Yep, I turned off the blower, Lee. I don't need the blower now when I'm finishing. All right, that's looking pretty good right there. And I have I've added a step to the finishing. Lee, you didn't know this yet. We just, I put a buffing system together. I bought it, probably a few weeks ago, but it sat over there in a box so I could get a minute to put it together. And I put it together yesterday, and quite frankly, I think it's a game changer. The cool thing is it doesn't change the texture, but it sure brightens it up and shines it up. So it's way cool. Dang it, there goes my paper. Not back in the gully. Is the audio good now? Everything's sounding pretty good? By the way, it's absolutely gorgeous in Oklahoma City today. It is 55 degrees of the high. Oh, slight wind, blue skies. I love it. Very, very autumn day. All right, now we're going to move to the next step. The next paper. And we just get finer and finer paper as we go to give it that nice satiny finish. We're sort of known for our satiny finish. That's sort of another element of a pen that you don't think about, and that's how grippy it is or how slick it is. The more slick it is, or shiny sometimes, not all shiny means super slick. Sometimes it can be shiny and satiny. But if it's too smooth or too hard to hold, then you have to press harder with your fingers using more energy, which will tire your forearm out quicker. So if you want to diamond paint for a long, long time, you need that super comfortable, wonderful to fit in your hand, just the right thing. We use a satin finish so that your fingertips and your fingerprints can grab onto it and have you require less energy. So you can diamond paint for 6, 7, 8 hours, whatever you want to do, watching all those emeralds and fairy lights and diamonds and washi on the channels there while you're diamond painting, or listening to Mrs. Coffee rattle on doing her whip and chat while you're doing your whip. So yeah, it's all good. Take care of your finners. Oh, thanks, Lily Bell. Glad the audio is much better. It was me, 100% me. The cord was coming out of the laptop. This one is nearly done. So now we're going to wipe it off to get all the dust off. There we go. And now, a little bit of the secret sauce. We're going to, oh my goodness, this is a new bottle. I got to go take that safety cap off on the inside. Like somebody's walking around drinking liquid polish, right? Oh, these pliers. That sucker's tight. Here we go. All right, put the lid back on. All right, here we go. And now we're going to shine it up, keeping those little satin things in there, the little lines for the fingertips to grip, but this will shine it up a little bit and really make the inner resin pop. I mean, it really makes it scream. All right. Are you ready, Lily Bell? Here it goes. Oh, yeah. That is a breath of rainbow right there. I'll put my hand behind it so you can see the gorgeous pattern of colors. I got my fingerprints all over it already. Fits in your hand just like that. Diamond paint for hours. Flip it right around to the other side. Diamond paint for some more hours. A lot of fun. That really makes it pop. Now I'm going to pull the, watch this. I added one more step to the finish, which we never did till yesterday. And now we're going to do from now on because it really makes it pop. And I'm going to go turn on my buffing system. Right now I'm buffing it with a big buffing pad that's coated with something called Tripoli. I don't know what that is, but it's supposed to shine stuff up. And now I'm going to the diamond grit. I'm not sure if it's really like a diamond or if there's diamonds in it, but that's what it's called, diamond grit. And I have another one for wood. It's called Carnauba wax, but that does not go good on diamond painting pens. I'm going to blow it off here with my air. What's that? No. And look at that. It just took it up a notch. It just made it same thing, super shiny. I did not get the second camera installed yet, but it's right there. If I take this and go that way, it is right there and it's running right now. Let me turn it off now. Let's see, I'll wait for that to see if you can see that, but that's the buffer there. And now we'll come back over here to the world of excitement. And that is it. This baby is ready to diamond paint. Carrie will get it washed up and sent out. Oh, here, I'm not even showing it again. I can see how far behind I am, like 20 seconds behind. I don't know if that's by design or what. Very good. All right, everybody. That's it for today. Got to go to the real work now that I've done playing in the shop. Everybody have a wonderful afternoon. Glad you tuned in. Appreciate you being here. And we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Let me get that video up there. I love this video.